I gotta cut you a piece of this steak. This steak is busting.
Number 10, Mr. Robinson. Eddie Murphy's presence on SNL can't be overstated, as he almost single-handedly revived the series with his characters.
I've always wanted to live in a house like yours, my friend. Maybe when there's nobody home, I'll break in.
Mr. Robinson could be considered the most scene-stealing and effortless of them all. Poking fun at the Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood children's program, Murphy injects humor into this more adult-orientated format. He brings up serious topics that subvert the audience's expectations and draw huge laughs.
Oh, look! An eviction notice! Brought by Mr. Landlord. Can you say scum bucket?
Examining everything from relationship issues to theft, Robinson gives the performer a chance to be his own one-man show.
We already learned the word up here. Prosecuted is the one we gotta look out for, though.
The comedian always delivers with a pitch-perfect performance that switches emotions on a dime. For a recurring skit from the 1980s, this entire premise hasn't lost any of its power.
Well, I'll see you later, and remember, tomorrow, I'll visit you tomorrow when you sound the sleep. Goodbye, boy, girl.
Number 9, Sean Connery. While it might not make sense, the Scottish actor's toxic presence on Celebrity Jeopardy elevates every version of the sketch.
This is the sound a doggy makes. Mr. Connery.
Moo.
No.
Well, that's the sound your mother made last night.
Daryl Hammond's characterization takes the real man and bends him into an evil man that you can't take your eyes off of. Will Ferrell's Trebek continuously falls for this guest's pranks in some memorable innuendos.
Negative $69. Okay, that wasn't your score.
Well, 69 is how I scored with your mother last night.
Hammond's version of the star never stops in a relentless assault of comedy gold. For many people, he could be considered among the fan favourites of the recurring segment. He also gets most of the best jokes as he finishes off the host with amazing final answers.
See what you wagered? Suck it, Trebek.
Number 8, Two Wild and Crazy Guys. If you haven't explored the early years of SNL, this iconic duo deserves your attention.
Hold it, let's catch some rays. You and what army?
The Festrunk brothers are exactly how they sound, with a shameless energy. Played by Dan Aykroyd and Steve Martin, these characters are nothing short of electric in any sense. The actors practically jump off the screen with their jittery moves. They're also a couple of hopeless romantics that can't seem to ever settle down.
The Festrunk brothers do not cruise correctly for foxes. We will never swing again.
Becoming a part of comedy history, the Wild and Crazy Guys never disappoint with their antics.
So? Aren't you getting hot yet? You know, Debbie, I have paid for many women worse than you.
They can even join other sketches in cameo appearances, while still maintaining the same charm.
So get ready to take a hike, because we are two wild and crazy guys!
Number 7, Dunice. You don't have to know what the Lawrence Welk show even is to enjoy the sketches she's in. All you need to know is that Kristen Wiig's character arrives to spoil the performance.
I like waterfalls. I like butterflies. I like rainbows. I like chasing cars.
Playing Dooneese, the performer leans into her physical skills. This is also evident in her other recurring work, such as Nervous Sue. With some unforgettable makeup and small hands, the comedian brings a bizarre role to life with song and dance.
And that's Dooneese.
The lyrics are especially funny, combined with choreography that freaks out the other characters.
Stay back. Stay back.
All the finer details of this character seem so specific that nobody but Wiig could pull them off. From impromptu singing to popping bubbles, this tour de force lets the lead actress steal the spotlight. Number 6, Wayne and Garth. From their first appearance on Saturday Night Live, Wayne Campbell and Garth Algar were lovable goofs that stood out.
Welcome to Wayne's World. I'm your excellent host, Wayne Campbell. With me, as always, is Garth.
You party on, Wayne.
All right, party on, Garth.
Mike Myers and Dana Carvey gave the characters a combination of heart, attitude, and nerdiness you couldn't resist. The long-running sketch poked fun at pop culture and even welcomed some famous guests like Aerosmith.
Garth, Aerosmith are here.
Myers and Carvey captured viewers with their chemistry, playing off each other during hilarious segments like their famous lists.
Okay, anyone? Okay, number 4. Spy junk in the future is gonna suck.
Yeah. Who's James Bond gonna spy on? The Guatemalans? As if.
Carvey himself was no stranger to scene-stealing performances either, given his work as Church Lady. Taking their talents to the big screen, they even earned themselves a movie series.
Garth, you know what I'm talking about, right?
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
Number 5, Debbie Downer. Rachel Dratch's character appears in several Saturday Night Live sketches, frequently getting laughs from her bummer personality.
Did you guys hear about that train explosion in North Korea?
Debbie Downer also steals the show in one of the most chaotic sequences in SNL history. During the sketch set at Disney World, the actress tries to talk about awful things in between giggles.
By the way, it's official. The performer's deadpan performance finally crumbles in one of the funniest disasters ever. Any discussion of the program's most laugh-inducing skits isn't complete without mentioning Dratch's work. With a slew of other hilarious scenes, this character commands everyone with her monotone dialogue. I've got a big day tomorrow. The Orkin man's coming first thing to scrape out the remains of whatever died in my chimney.
Number 4, David S. Pumpkins. It's hard to explain the anomaly that is David S. Pumpkins. Tom Hanks first played the part in 2016, setting the internet ablaze in the process.
Any question?
Pumpkins doesn't scare amusement park riders, but he does cause a lot of hilarious confusion. If Random was an SNL character, you could make the argument for this role being the king of them all.
I'm David Pumpkins, man!
Okay, yeah, and David Pumpkins is...
his own thing!
And the skeletons are...
part of it!
Hank wears an absurd outfit, dances with skeletons, and tosses out catchphrases like a professional. The wild skit became so popular that it even inspired Halloween costumes. You also can't discount the actor's central performance as arguably being his most chaotic and fun-filled in recent memory.
Happy Halloween!
Number 3, Gene, the cowbell player. Coming out in the early 2000s, the More Cowbell skit created its own cultural footprint. This largely comes down to the work of Will Ferrell as the musician in question. With his outrageous performance, the comedian goes wild with the instrument. His dedication to the music puts him at odds with his bandmates and an amazing Christopher Walken character.
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
Gene also has some wardrobe that doesn't quite fit, making the whole scene that much more entertaining. Your eyes are glued to Ferrell as he tears up the screen with his moves. By the time it's over, this fictionalized member of a Blue Oyster Cult revitalized the cowbell forever.
I'm standing here staring at rock legend Bruce Dickinson.
And a cock and a walk, baby.
And if Bruce Dickinson wants more cowbell, we should probably give him more cowbell.
Number 2, Matt Foley. In a truly iconic part, Chris Farley turns into a complete superstar as Matt Foley. The motivational speaker flies into every sketch with non-stop energy.
First off, I am 35 years old, I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Standing out amongst amazing characters from the 1990s, Foley might be the best of the decade with his catchphrases and physical comedy. Farley disappears into the frantic role, makes his co-stars laugh, and delivers hilarious lines with ease.
Hey, Dad, I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
Well, actually, Matt, Ellen and I have encouraged Brian in his writing.
Dad, I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
His ability to dive into tables is unmatched, giving yet another reason this idea became famous. The actor never ceases to amaze in show-stopping performances, from holiday-themed versions to a trip to prison.
Come on! I know where they'll never find us. In a van down by the river!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Roseanne Dana. Gilda Radner goes on iconic rants as one of the early Weekend Update characters.
What's so special about this Tut? Did you see Tut? Should I see Tut? What kind of name is Tut? Did you know that Tut spelled backwards still spells Tut?
Regine. Fred Armisen's character never has a dull moment as she invades personal spaces.
To Regine!
To Regine.
There you go.
Abraham H. Parnassus. The oil baron gives Adam Driver a chance to yell at students in hilarious fashion.
I have licked you into chickens! I crushed you into the ground!
Mary Catherine Gallagher. Some of Molly Shannon's greatest work involves literally throwing herself around.
Superstar!
Miss Rafferty. Kate McKinnon makes every part of her alien story sound effortlessly funny.
I dropped down 7 feet onto the roof of a Long John Silver's.
Number 1, Stefan. In a career of great character work, Bill Hader might have outdone himself with Stefan.
Hey, Stefan, are you okay? You seem different.
I've had a weird few years.
Okay.
It's nearly a foolproof part that even allows for the character to break at any point. Stefan's segments on Weekend Update became one of the performer's most anticipated sketches, featuring incredible writing at every moment.
New York's hottest club is trash. As you step through the stainless steel doors of this meatpacking hotspot, you'll be greeted by none other than Pierre, the Muslim Elvis impersonator.
Hader's performance hits on all cylinders, while talking about crazy clubs.
So come on down this weekend. The bouncer is a bulldog who looks like Wilford Brimley, and the password is diabetes.
It's become such a phenomenon that he's brought the segment back for his hosting stints, earning big reactions from the audience. The format allows the artist to really reveal his talents in a glorious presentation.
Happy holidays, Seth Meyers.
Stefan, everybody!
Did we forget another standout SNL character? Let us know in the comments below.